All right, what's up everyone? Dr. Dan over here at B Fitness shooting some videos on golf tips, right? So we get a ton of golfers in the office throughout the season. In Pennsylvania, it's spring to fall, but we got a lot of people that travel all year long to different locations throughout the year for golf. So wanted to shoot a quick video on a few exercises that's gonna up-level your golf game, get you nice and mobile, and help you to reduce your pain throughout your neck, shoulders, mid-back, low back, hips, knees, the whole way down to the feet, right? Important thing to know about golf, which any of you people that are golfers already know, it's a unilateral swing, repetitive sport where you are hitting 60, 70, 80, 100 times if you're kind of like me sometimes because I don't practice enough, but always in one swing direction. So we got the back swing, and then we get the front and the forward and the follow through, and we pivot on the back leg, okay? So in the gym here, we always talk about proper pivot points. I'm gonna show you a foot exercise that's gonna help you to balance out your pivot on your left and your pivot on your right. We're also gonna talk about how to use your club to loosen up the shoulders, the spine, and the pelvis, all right? All you need to club, I don't care if it's a driver or an iron, but before your golf game, you're gonna wanna run through about 20 reps of each of these exercises. And throughout the course, when your buddies are up on the tee box, pull one or two or all of these exercises out and just keep mobile. Important thing to understand, when you coil all that power and release all that power, that is a repetition. And 60 or 70 repetitions in the backswing and the follow through is gonna cause imbalance in your neck, your mid-back, your low back, your pelvis. Lots of people get chronic low back pain, sacroiliitis, SI joint sprains, knee pain from always pivoting on the one side. So we want to balance it out, and that's the importance of dominant and non-dominant side training. So quick tip, when you're not golfing, you should get to a gym where you can practice opposite side movement. That's one of the things we do here at B Fitness. The way we train and teach our chiropractic patients how to move is symmetrically, left side and right side. It's an incredible way to train. It'll reduce your injury and help you feel good. All right, so exercise number one, club rotate, nice and easy. Key points here, three key points here. Straight feet, knees gently bend with a nice, what we call like a narrow column, a slight set in the knees, slight bend in the knees, narrow feet, and three, just rotate the club right through. As I rotate, I want to keep it horizontal and I want to pack my shoulders down. Rotate left, rotate right, rotate left, rotate right. We're gonna hit this for 20 reps. 1, 2, 2. Got it? Last little thing you wanna work on here, get your head to translate over your left foot and over your right foot. That's gonna help to create balance throughout the system and maximum spinal fluidity. Exercise 2, we're gonna hold the club the same way. If you wanna grab the head, you're gonna push the club back and you're gonna work on pulling it through. Inhale back, exhale, pull through. Inhale back, exhale, pull through. Inhale back, this leg slightly comes off the ground. We got a nice big shoulder pack. Exhale, press through and get that shoulder to rotate right through. Now, many of you might be too tight for that. So you can just start with a nice single-sided shoulder swing. Same thing on the other side. Start slow, 20 reps. If you want to try to work on the pass through, it's a big pull with the back arm, push with the front arm. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. What this movement helps to do is free up adhesions and tightness throughout the scapular complex, the neck, the mid-back, down into the core. It also helps the hip to rotate really nicely. And if you want to work on your pivot point, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, okay? Hit 20 on the left, 20 on the right. You're gonna feel one side's gonna be tighter than the other side, okay? So that's your single arm pass through. 3, club down, grab the club, work on your back chain dominance. Back chain dominance, super important to help maintain that nice erect spine and nice balance throughout the hips, throughout the hamstrings, throughout the glutes. So thumbs up on the club. Don't have to put a lot of pressure down on the club. We want to have light pressure through it, narrow feet, and we're just going to press the hips back and lean away from the club. Boom, boom. Push that club forward, sit back into your hips, lift your head up, extend that thoracic spine here. You can do 20 little bounces right in this position. Some other things that we can add to exercise number 3 here is going to be a left lean and a right lean out of the club, or a right lean, left lean out of the pelvis. This is going to help the hips to corner better or rotate, and it's going to really help free up the tight muscles up in the IT bands, the glute muscles, all the pelvic muscles. Is going to help balance your pelvis out. That's exercise 3. Exercise 4 for the lower body. We're going to take a little wider stance, and we're going to just work on our pivot. Our pivot is going to be feet straight, pivot on the outside of the foot, and go to, we call it the green dot. Pivot on the outside of the foot, straighten the knee, get the nice stretch, down through the patellar tendon, down through the leg, down through the hamstring. As we pivot, we want to pull the shoulder open, pivot, shoulder open, pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 20 reps there, okay? That's for your pivot point to help loosen up the ankles, knees, hips, and lower back. Exercise 6, we want to get long and strong through the lower extremity. So you can use your club to drop down into a lunge position. If you need to take a knee, that's okay. If you don't need to take a knee, you can rest on your club a little bit. If you don't need a club, you're going to work on your hip cornering through the pelvis, adding in the pivot point release. Inhale down, twist into the front leg. Give me like 20 little bounces right here. You can do this also in a narrow stance. So if you do have knee issues, hip issues, low back issues that are preventing you from getting lower into the movement, start a little higher up. As you work this movement, you're going to help to free up tissue in the spine, in the SI joints, in the hips, in the low back. All right? Those are your 5 exercises to help free up your golf game. We'll see you guys on future videos.